In this video, I'm going to show you how to upload a video to YouTube so that closed captionings can be added. The first thing you want to do is find a video that you want to upload. If that video is your lecture recordings, you want to first go to your Google Drive and access the Meets Recordings folder. Select one of these videos to download, so you would right click and then select download. You'll get this little message saying that the file is too large to scan. You are going to download anyways. And then that file, as you can see, will download over here. I've already downloaded it. The next thing you want to do is click on these 9 dots, which are called your Google Apps, and you're going to scroll until you find the YouTube application here and just select. This will already log you in automatically into your YouTube account. The next thing you want to do is click on this little camera icon. It says create, and you're going to select upload video. If you get another pop-up, if you've never uploaded a video before, just exit, just click anywhere else. And then you can click on create and then upload. So now what we're going to do is select a file. You would select the file that you just downloaded and make sure it's an MP4 file. For this example, I will select a different file. And you're going to click on open to upload that file. So as you can see, YouTube is working on uploading the file. The file will be titled exactly what it was titled when you saved it on your computer. So if it's just a bunch of random letters and words, I do recommend relabeling this to something more meaningful. When you scroll at the bottom, I suggest creating a playlist. So you can select playlist. If you do not have one created, you can click on new playlist, give it a name, and here where it says visibility, change it to unlisted and hit create. I already have a playlist that I want to add to, so I'm going to select the playlist and click on done. Underneath that, I'm going to select that no, this is not made for children. And then I'm going to click on more options. So paid promotions, you can skip that. You can also skip tags as well. Those two things we do not need to worry about. The next thing we want to look at is the languages, subtitles, and closed captions. For caption certification, you are going to select this content has never aired on television in the US. Everything underneath that you can ignore. You are going to click on next. This second page you can also ignore. You will then click on next again, and you can click on unlisted. This means that only the people with the link to the video are able to watch it. As you can see, the video, while we've been doing steps 1, 2, and 3, has been uploading and processing, and you can just click on save. So the video, as you can see, it is still processing. So we can just click on close. If the video was still uploading, which is a different process, you would have a different message here, and it would just let you know that keep this tab open. Do not exit out of the internet, just keep it open while YouTube is working on uploading that video for you. But for now, we can click on close. And we can see that the video still says pending here in the visibility, because as you can see, it is still processing at 95%. This is a video I just uploaded a couple of minutes ago, and it's already processed. So as you can see the little thumbnail there that I've selected for the video, as well as the name of the video. You can see that I've unlisted the video under visibilities, and the date that I uploaded and how many views I have here. What I want to do next is, well, this video is already ready. As you can see, it says unlisted here. I could go to edit. If I wanted to change the name of this, I could. I could add a description as well. For the thumbnail, once the video finishes rendering here, these little boxes will have an image that appear. As you can see, the video is now playing. Right now I do not have closed captionings available. Closed captioning does take a while to automatically upload to videos, but from your end you really do not need to do much. If we go back to our YouTube channel, I'm going to show you a different video in which closed captioning already has been added. And as the video plays through, you can see the closed captioning for the most part is pretty spot on, as long as there's not a lot of background sounds, you're not talking too fast, there's no types of interference, you enunciate your words properly. YouTube captioning is pretty spot on. If you do have a heavier accent or there's a lot of background noise, that kind of distorts from the speaking in the video, then the closed captioning can be a little iffy. If you need to edit the closed captioning for a video, you need to be back in your YouTube studio, and here if you scroll, you have this subtitles on the left hand side. As you can see, this published one, this is the one that's automatic, and if you needed to, you can edit, and then click over here, edit once more, and you're able to edit what was said, what was captioned. You can definitely, read through this to make sure everything looks okay. If something does look wrong, you can just click, delete, and, retype something, and then just click Save Changes to save all the changes that you've made. Like I said, the closed captioning should automatically be added. It could take anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour for the captionings to be there for you. I know I uploaded this video a couple of minutes ago, so I do not believe this has the closed captioning just yet, but let's see. As you can see, this video, I believe I uploaded it maybe 10 minutes ago. It's not that long, it's only 13 minutes long, but as you can see, it already has my captionings already there listed. For videos that are much longer, like an hour and a half or more, like I said, the captioning can take much longer to upload. So we're going to go back to our YouTube studio here. And as you can see, one of the things I did recommend is adding the video to a playlist. And the reason why I did that is so that when you have to share these videos with your students, you do not need to upload each individual video into your Blackboard account. You can just upload the playlist link, and then your students can watch the videos through the playlist. So how do you do that? You will need to go to your playlists, and I'm going to click on my Blackboard tips. So these are the videos that are in my Blackboard tips playlist, and over here on the side I have this share button. I can share it by clicking on copy, and if I go to my Blackboard, I'm going to go to the course where I want to share this playlist with. I'll go into my content area, and I'm going to go under build content, and I'm going to share a web link. So I'm going to paste that URL I copied from YouTube. And here I'm going to label this YouTube video playlist for Blackboard tips. You can label this YouTube video playlist for lecture recordings. If you wanted to, you can add text. It's not necessary, but just click submit. And then right here, students can just click on this link. And it takes them directly to the playlist, and then they can just click on play all. And the videos will play in the order in which they have been uploaded. So whenever you do, add more videos to the playlist, they're just going to be added as the 5th, 6th, 7th option, and so on. That way, you do not need to individually share the link for each video, and it saves you time in the long run. As you can see, for these videos, I've added what is called a thumbnail. So instead of it just being a random image within the video, as you can see from my Google Hangout Me video, it's just a random area that plays within the video. If you want to, go the extra mile and give it this nice cover, you can definitely do that. You would want to go to your YouTube studio and go to content. You would go click on this little pencil icon, the details, to edit. And as you can see, there are a couple of options here that you can choose from. If you don't like any of these, you can upload a thumbnail. So the thumbnail that I've created previously, I'm using Microsoft. As you can see, this is the template I have. This video, I believe I called Google Hangout Meet. This is not a Blackboard tips, so this is a technology tips, I'm going to call it. And I go ahead and I save this as a picture. I save it to my desktop. And now here in YouTube, I can click on upload thumbnail. I'm going to browse my desktop for that slide that I have as an image. I'll upload. As you can see, it's going to upload. This is what it's going to look like, and I'm going to click on save. And now that video has that thumbnail like everything else. Like I said, the video should caption itself. You just need to give it time and share the link with students. It's as easy as I had just shown right now. There might be one specific thing that you need to do before you're able to upload lengthy videos, and that is to verify your YouTube account. So as you can see here, sometimes you'll have an issue uploading a video that's 15 minutes or longer. You want to make sure, and I'll share this link in the video description, you want to make sure you go to this link and you verify your YouTube account. Make sure it is verified. Once it is verified, you will be able to upload videos as long as, an hour or more. Longer than 15 minutes, you should have no problem whatsoever uploading.